Welcome to a journey through the tumultuous and transformative era of Tudor England, a time when the personal and political dramas of a single monarch reshaped the course of British history. Today we delve into the complex and controversial love life of King Henry VIII, whose quest for a male heir led to 6 marriages, monumental religious shifts, and a legacy wrapped in intrigue, betrayal, and tragedy. Catherine of Aragon was Henry VIII's first wife. She was a princess from Spain who married Henry, and they started happily. They wanted children, but only their daughter Mary lived past being a baby. Henry wanted a son badly, and started to like Catherine less because they didn't have a son. Catherine stayed strong and wanted to keep being queen even when Henry didn't want to be married to her anymore. She lived alone and sad after they split, but always said she was his real wife. She died in 1536, leaving her daughter Mary to remember her by. Catherine's life shows she was brave and cared a lot about her daughter and being queen. Anne Boleyn became Henry's second wife, and their marriage changed England a lot. Henry liked Anne so much he stopped England being friends with the Catholic Church to marry her. But Anne also couldn't give Henry a son, which made Henry unhappy. When Henry stopped liking her, Anne got into big trouble and was killed, leaving her daughter Elizabeth, who later became a famous queen. Anne was executed because Henry accused her of being unfaithful and conspiring against him, which were charges many believe were made up. Anne's life was full of ups and downs. Jane Seymour was Henry's third wife, and she was different because she was very gentle. Jane and Henry were happy because she gave birth to a son, Edward, which Henry wanted a lot. But Jane died soon after Edward was born, making Henry very sad. People remembered Jane because she was nice, and she gave Henry his son. Anna of Cleves was Henry's fourth wife. Their marriage was arranged, which means they were supposed to marry because it was good for their countries, not because they loved each other. They didn't stay married long because Henry didn't feel attracted to her. But they split without fighting, and Anna got to live nicely in England after. Her story shows she was smart and knew how to take care of herself. Caterina Howard was Henry's fifth wife, and she was very young. They had big celebrations when they got married. But then, people found out Caterina had made mistakes before she married Henry. Caterina was executed because Henry accused her of adultery and not being faithful before their marriage. Her story is sad and shows how hard life could be for queens. Caterina Parr was Henry's sixth and last wife. She was very smart and helped Henry with important papers and ideas. They got along well, and Caterina helped take care of Henry's kids. She lived through dangerous times but stayed safe. Caterina is known for helping change some rules in England and taking good care of the royal family. King Henry VIII's tumultuous marriages shaped the future of England, leading to significant religious and political shifts. His legacy is further cemented by the reigns of his children: Edward VI's brief tenure, Mary I's restoration of Catholicism, and Elizabeth I's establishment of a Protestant England. These monarchs' distinct paths highlight the lasting impact of Henry's quest for a male heir and the complex dynamics of Tudor succession.